On to at 6 o'clock, upstate surgeons received millions of dollars in kickbacks for generating significant referrals to Secours St. Francis hospital system. Now, that was part of a settlement for more than $30 million originally filed in 2018. Those false claims were submitted to Medicare and TRICARE, and the whistleblower and former chief of orthopedics, Dr. Daniel Lee, uncovered those kickbacks. I talked with the lawyer representing the whistleblower about how schemes like this are more prevalent than we think. Tell us about your involvement with this case and how you've seen it progress until today.
Dr. Lee contacted me, I think, in the early summer of 2018. We filed the case in the midsummer of 2018, and the government investigated for about 2 years. The government decided not to intervene in the case, and we continued prosecuting the case since 2020. So it's been going on about 5 years now.
And did the government give you a reason why they wouldn't prosecute this case?
They did not. There's about 600 false claims act cases filed each year nationally, and I don't believe the Justice Department has the staffing to prosecute all cases. But in this situation, they did not give us a reason. We always felt very strongly about the case, and we believed in the merit of the case, so we continued after the government's decision.
What do you believe made him come forward with this and to have that courage to prosecute and pursue something like this?
He was the chief in about the time frame of 2008 to 2010. At the time he filed the case, he was in private practice in Piedmont, South Carolina. And I think what motivated him was his commitment, his personal commitment to federal laws, the importance of those laws for patient care, and the fact that financial incentives for physicians can be detrimental.
Secours still says they deny certain claims with this in the settlement. Also, the settlement resolves the federal lawsuit, it seems, but does not determine that the healthcare system is liable on their end. So is there more that can happen with this?
This is the end of the Civil False Claims Act case. And we've reached our objective, which is what the law allows, and that's a recovery on behalf of the federal government. The federal government will get approximately $26 million, and Dr. Lee will receive about $10.2 million. And that's the only objective allowed under the law, is that you have some of the money returned to the Medicare program. But that's the end of this case.
Have you been involved with other healthcare system cases similar to this?
Many cases. I've been involved in cases in other states, Florida, Montana, even West Virginia, a number of states I've been involved, Tennessee. And this is a common issue among hospital systems, I believe. And it's an important issue under the law. It's an important issue for the Medicare program and for patient care to really enforce the law on this issue. And so it's not unique or isolated to South Carolina by any means. It's been going on a long time. There are many cases that have been prosecuted under the Stark Law and the anti-kickback statute, and this is just one of them.
How do we hold these hospital systems accountable by having that courage like Dr. Lee did and coming forward? What can people do?
I think lawyers can't do this, and the government can't monitor every hospital system and go in and audit every hospital system, of course. And it takes people with inside information, people with courage that are committed to federal law and to the underlying importance of those laws for medical care. And so that's what it takes. It takes people like Dr. Lee, and it's a challenging process, and it's a risky one, but it's hopefully very rewarding and gratifying to whistleblowers when they can win and prevail. It's not just about the money. The money is what's established by law as the measure of recovery and reward. It's about things a lot more important than money. And Dr. Lee believes in that, and I certainly do.
Secours St. Francis healthcare system recently settled that lawsuit for $36.5 million.